So I realized that I never posted any of these videos. There's a few tidbits from when I stopped in Jeff City for a minute on a drive home from a meeting several weeks ago. Sorry about that. And you also get an opportunity to meet Fred the cat, so you're welcome for that. I'll try to be better at actually posting some things. I'll try to go on a walkabout outside now that I have somewhat of a yard and spring has come. Before all the bugs come attacking, I just had a giant beetle on my couch right here that was spending Sunday afternoon with me. It was pretty gross. Getting used to all of the beetles. They're disgusting. Not looking forward to the ticks or chiggers or any of the other wildlife that's out here. Definitely still not a fan of all the mice. Fred is working on those though. He leaves me a present at least once a week in his garage of a dead mouse, so glad that he's doing his end of the bargain. Anyway, enjoy, and I'll try to start posting things. I'll do an actual house tour coming up soon, so you can bug me about that if that doesn't happen, or if you don't care, that's totally fine too. But anyway, I'll try to actually do these a little bit more for everyone, and enjoy. Bye. So I've been in meetings all day in Columbia, and they got done early, so I decided to take a breather because it's been a very early morning and a long day, and just stop in Jefferson City, Jeff City as they call it here, on my way home. And you drive right by the Capitol as you're heading home, so I thought I'd come and check it out. It's a pretty neat building, and we'll kind of just take a look around at some of the architecture. As I was walking up, I noticed though there's people out on the balcony. They're actually smoking, which again is something that's a little strange to see. Again, I'm used to the lovely Utah laws of smoking versus what's here in Missouri. They're slowly starting to catch up, but it's definitely different. Looks like there are some statues coming up here. Let's see what those are. It's cold, very snowy this morning on my drive, very icy actually. Lots and lots of ice, but I made it. I'm alive. And so now I can come check out these dudes. They're just kind of hanging out, saying and stuff, talking about life, you know, whatever giant 10-foot bronze men talk about. Here is a river. You cross a bridge to get through Columbia to here. I'm not sure if it's the Missouri River or the Mississippi, or if it's just a random smaller river. I don't know any of my geography around here, but it looks pretty, so that's all that really matters. Okay, bye! I do appreciate this though. Missouri is definitely a part of the Bible Belt. Here at the state capitol, probably can't see it because of the sun. That is the 10 Commandments. So, just a reminder of what thou shalt not do. And I know a lot of places have been battling whether or not that's something that can be appropriately put on Capitol buildings. But that's something loud and proud that people are Christian here quite a bit. And so it's actually kind of refreshing. I feel like sometimes, even in Utah, people get very offended when you're talking about God or Christ or religion in general. People get easily offended if you were to quote a scripture or anything like that. And here it's very acceptable. Everyone has lots of different religions, but a lot of people have that Christian base, and it's a lot more openly discussed here without people taking offense. I think because there is so much diversity between it, that everyone is a lot more accepting and isn't so quick to judge or become offended if somebody mentions something about religion. It's so cold that my camera was just freaking out because it was freezing out there. So that was literally like a quick 5-6 minute little jaunt around the Capitol. Again, there's lots of things I'm gonna have to come look at when it's spring and not terrible, awful winter. It looks like there's a big museum out here. So that big house, I think, is the Missouri Museum. It looks like there's some gardens down here and a lot more statues. So I'm gonna have to come back someday and check all of that out. So this is Fred the cat. He's learning what it means to be an outside cat. Normally he lives in his garage. He's been in a shelter the majority of his life. So he's discovering what it means to be outside, and he's very vocal about letting me know what he thinks about it. He gets really brave for a while and discovers something new, and then a leaf or a sighting of a squirrel makes him take off. Sometimes he gets distracted by that one random leaf pile, or else he beelines it straight for the garage. So he's trying to figure it out, what it means to be a cat. Everything moves, and so everything must be attacked, or it's going to kill him, and he must run away as fast as he can. So he's fun. I'm just introducing him to the outside a little bit at a time. He kind of lets me know when he's done. He goes back to the garage and hops back in his cage. Just kind of like, okay, I'm over being outside now. So he's figuring it out. He's getting more and more brave each time. Not so much of a scaredy cat like he used to be, but there's lots of places for him to explore. I don't want him to get into any trouble quite yet. So it's a lovely day out here. It's been raining and raining and raining. And the sun isn't out as much as I was hoping it would be, but at least there's some sun.